is a good friend, the main man, the honcho, the go-to guy of Metrophoto. I've heard to nobody else but Oly Ruiz. Thank you, Oly. Thank you so much for accepting this invitation.
No, thank you, Tita. It's my pleasure to be here for you and for us to have a good chat this morning.
I know. And Oly, I didn't get the name of your drink. I wanna
For today, this morning, I prepared a bee's knees.
knees as in kneecap, like that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. They say that that's the sweetest part of the bee. I don't know.
A bee has a kneecap. Oh my gosh! See, I learned something.
I know. I didn't know that as well.
Okay, I'm just.
It's a combination of honey, gin, and lemon juice. So it's very refreshing but very simple.
Equal parts.
1 part gin, 1 part honey, and then 4 parts lemon juice.
Whoa, you really mixed it yourself, huh?
Yes, I'm starting to be a bartender while we're all on ECQ.
Okay, I think that's a very good hobby. I will support you in that one.
I can't wait to make one for you, Tita.
That'll be the day. I'm excited for that. Okay,
Soon
so
for sure. Yours is very much terno with your wall. What's that? I like that.
this is just wild berry sparkling wine.
I see. Do they have liquor ban there in your city?
I believe so.
I see.
I believe
Okay.
so. Yeah, I would think so.
Because
Makati.
I would ask for a bottle sana eh. Kaya lang, hindi pala pwede.
I'm checking out what all the other drinks that I have here, but we were doing this because a lot of people are not only couples, but even the general public, anyone doing events. They're really antsy, very anxious about what is happening. So we decided, especially for the couples, because you realize sometimes they don't have access to you. Some of them direct their questions to us. And I said, no, let's hear it really from the suppliers. So if they have any questions, of course, they can address it to both of us. But eventually, I really like you to be the one to speak. And the first question I'd like to ask you, Oly, is what is the new normal, especially for photographers in the event industry?
Oh, I think right now the normal is in general I think the normal is that no one knows what's happening, no, parang it changes every day. So that's the normality of things right now, that you cannot expect that things will be the same all the time, or like every day it changes. But I guess we got used to it, that there is no certainty for us right now, so we're just kind of like waiting for news. And then I think we're trying to make sure that if ever something happens, we can react more proactively, so that we can be there for the clients, for for the industry.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just because a lot of people were saying, do you think this, what's happening will kill the events industry, especially for weddings?
Mm-hmm.
My take is I don't think it will kill the industry. It's damaging, it's hurting it a lot, but killing it, what do you think?
Definitely, I don't think it will kill the industry at all. I think if there is one industry who will survive, or really will be able to take the hit, it's going to be events. Naman that we all know that people, no matter the circumstance, they will always celebrate, no matter what. So I guess maybe it will be, some of them will tone it down a little bit, but eventually, if everything goes well, it will come back to how it was before.
Yeah, I totally agree with your answer, because I always say that depending on the event, we might not get the big concerts or, all these raid parties and everything. But because you and I are really more related in the weddings and the socials, right, like what you said, it's going to be toned down. Maybe it's not for a table for 10. Maybe the guest list is not 500, but they will always celebrate, correct?
Yes, and actually with us being far apart from each other now, being forced to be locked down in our houses, the more we want that connection. So I guess, we'll really try to do it the safest way possible, no?
Yeah. But how do you assuage, or how do you make your clients feel safer, or during these times? What are you doing?
That's a good question, Rita. I think for me, because what I kind of don't what I cannot take right now are a lot of speculations on what will happen. So a lot of negative things here and there. I try to base all my demeanor on facts, no. And then when I talk to clients, I use those facts to actually interpret it as hope. like really on what will happen. So I guess if we're like that, the our what do you call it, the way we think, the way we feel translates to the client. So they feel, oh yeah, I think everything's gonna be okay because I mean, because you guys know how it's gonna be and you base it on facts, things like that.
Yeah.
So that helps if I do that, I guess.
I really like your positive attitude because that's what they need right now. You know, we like us, we're always saying, well, they're always asking us, do you think we should move? How far do we move? And I said, you know, if your wedding is, let's say, September, and if I tell you to move in, let's say next year, March, what if there's a second wave,
Yes.
right? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, definitely we're there for you, but I also like to tell them, be flexible,
Yes.
keep the positivity, but be flexible. Nothing is like what you said. We have to take it day by day.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and if you tell them, because sometimes when we speak, they'll say, "Oh, but you told me it's okay already first week next. I mean, first part next year." And I say, "Well, we don't know."
We don't know. Yes, definitely we don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but like you and I, we always say, "But we're there for you."
Exactly. Whatever will happen. So, we're here, we can adjust for you. Everyone's adjusting, but definitely you can count on us to adjust for you.
Yes, and we'll go out of your way, whatever we can to do to adjust. You got it, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. Another thing is, what's your this one? I know my girls, the RNPP team, has reached out to you, but I'm sure anyone viewing this would like to know what is your rescheduling or cancellation policy.
Yes, it's a bit, well, it is a bit tricky, like given the situation, and it's not easy as well in terms of business flexibility because we do have funds, but of course, a lot of events will not happen anymore. So it's hard to just say na parang while we understand that it is an act of God, you cannot just say, okay, we're just going to refund everyone who wants to refund and just reschedule everyone who wants to reschedule. So I always feel that everything should be fair in terms of that. So I guess it's for our policy in Metrophoto is for everyone to understand that there is a sacrifice to be made. What we were asking for clients who are going to be rescheduling, and just to I haven't had any cancellations yet, which is good. So thank God for that. All who wanted to move, we let them move to a date that's available. That's fine with no penalties at all. But we do ask them for an extra down payment so that we get additional funds. These down payments are deductible from their balance, so we just get funds in advance. Yeah, so that's kind of like the policy that we have.
Okay, oh, that's good. I mean, it's very clear.
Yes.
It's understandable why you need that. Did you put this out on your page, on your, like when they contact you or anything?
So not I didn't announce it, but when people start to ask about moving and rescheduling, we did tell them that you can move. There is a policy once you save a certain date, because to be honest, there are dates where two people who are moving their weddings are fighting for the same date as well. So
I know.
it made me realize that let's also pay for that date so that it's clear who paid for that date. No, parang ganyan.
No, I understand that, and I think that's a good policy because let's face it, like even with us, they have been moving more than once, so they keep on moving back.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's say a September wedding moved it to the first part of this year. I'm sorry, of next year, and then they want to move it further back. Does that mean they'll pay another down payment?
For us, it's right now no one has done that, Tita. But
Okay.
I guess it depends on on the date that she wants again. If it's gonna be like something that's very popular again, we might be able to ask for it. Yeah.
Okay. So again, it's nothing confirmed.
Nothing confirmed. Yeah. I mean, beyond that, right now, wala pa, Tita.
Okay. What percentage of clients? Let's say, example lang, no? Let's say you have, 35 clients.
Okay.
Okay. 50% have rescheduled? Because you said no no cancellation. So it's all just postponement.
Yeah. The thing with with the clients that have moved, I think that for now 30% have new dates.
Okay.
And the rest are just waiting. So I don't know when I will schedule. I'll wait for it first on when I can really get definite date. And some of them are Chinese, so I think they're waiting for the feng shui date, the new feng shui date. So those are the clients. So it's 70-30, I guess, right now, Tita.
Okay. And just to clarify for those that will be interested, if they move to a new date, they're automatic. It's all right, and it's automatic for you guys that their deposit to the old date will be reflected, right, to the new date.
Yes, and just to add, Tita, it's not everything, no. Right now we're allowing that up until weddings on the month of July. July to the rest of the year, we're still talking. We're still talking, discussing it with the clients. You know, depending on their reason, and we're trying to discourage them to move yet. You know, we don't know yet. So yeah, so not until July.
Okay. What is the process for let's say I'm a client, I already booked you, I have a deposit. What is the process if I want to change the date?
They just have to email us their intention. And
Okay.
I think what's cumbersome right now is when they ask us, like, Oly, what dates in November are you still available? So it's just, oh my God, how will I answer that? Like, if I have, for example, 15 more days or like 20 more days available, do I list it all down for them? So I think what we do is we ask them for like, give us 3 priority dates at the most, and then we'll see. So I think that's what we do now.
Well, you know, like with us, when we're also asked that, I always tell them, the days we are not available is this. Anything
I
else,
see.
you go ahead and choose, diba?
I
So if you
see.
tell them I'm not available on this date, it's easier.
Well,
Right?
yeah, that makes sense too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, what is the easiest way? Is it just really through email? What about
Yeah.
calling or whatever?
They can also some clients who know me, have met me and know me personally already. They message me through Viber directly or Facebook. But even with email, we try to answer it within the day. So I guess, you know, yeah, they're okay with that.
Okay. This is one of my favorite questions because we've been together in destination weddings and we love traveling together and hanging out. But if there's already a planned event, no, and you know, you and I have a planned event which we're both looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still feel comfortable traveling?
I think yeah, the straight answer is yes. I feel that you know, if they allow us to travel, then you know there would be procedures on how to be able to do that safely. And I think my personality is a bit like more on that, a bit more what do you call that? I'm a risk taker, so I guess I'm okay with that. You know, I'm gonna make it happen.
But don't you miss it? Don't you miss all the waiting at the airport? Now I miss it. I used to hate it, but now parang, oh my God, why did I complain before?
I know. I guess we appreciate those things now. No, like all of the hassles that go with travel. I think they, you know, will love it more now.
Yeah, and to think that you go to the weirder places, I mean, more than me. Oh my God, can you imagine like camel rides and everything like that? Oh my God.
I think so,
I
ayun, I think yung mga ganong travel ngayon yung medyo titignan mo like how safe it's gonna be, but you know, still, you know, you want to do that. You still want to do
yeah.
that.
Would you be doing anything differently in response to this COVID-19?
Yes, especially pre-vaccine. Right now with Metrophoto, we're trying to like foresee what will happen if they easen up the lockdown. So some industries will be allowed to go to operate, and some will be allowed to like go out. In case there is a opportunity to shoot at least like portraits or like prenup shoots, we have consulted actually a couple of infectious disease doctors on, you know, how will we do yeah, so how will we do a photo shoot? For example, this is how we do prenups before. If let's say there's still no vaccine, and then but we can shoot, how can we do it like with well, I mean safely, right? So they gave us pointers, and we did come up with we're coming up with guidelines right now and simplified setups for clients. So you know, if they really want to, we can do it safely, and to encourage everyone to, you know, continue doing this.
That is so positive. I mean, at least you're being very proactive in doing this. Like, but I guess you still have to do a little modification, like lessen the event stylist, maybe the
Exactly.
artist, you know, things like that.
Yeah. So, for example, if we shoot, for example, with 12 people before, right now we have to make do with 5. Something like it's really just really a tone down, like minimized, simplified setup. Yeah, everything.
But I'm sure, Ollie, you're not going to have the couple wearing face masks, right?
Yeah. No. But on the shoot itself, but yeah, they have to take it off, and then we shoot, and then we put it back up again. Yeah.
Yeah, that really sounds much better. Well, moving on, um, what can the clients expect as they move forward with your company as a supplier? I mean, I'm sure the dedication is there, the professionalism is there. That's what you're known for, aside from the creativity. But what can they expect by going to Metrophoto?
With us, it's just really like that. You know, we try to be proactive with things. We try to maintain the, you know, the quality of service, and the, how we are worth it. So we don't want to just, because I think it's going to be hard for a lot of business right now, because uh, businesses are not coming in, and maybe funds are not there. So I guess we don't want to react in a way that we will charge higher. We will make it more difficult for everyone, just because we're also struggling. I guess we have to keep the model as it is, no? And we try to be as nimble as possible lang with what's happening.
Okay, that's a very good mindset that you have. And how are the people in Metrophoto? How are all our there?
Right now we're still all in high spirits. I think that helps when we hire younger people. So they still have so much energy. So we meet weekly with Sina Aaron, Sina Dino. Well, we all meet weekly to just think of what we could do, and just keep ourselves really entertained. We're actually coming up with throughout this last week, we came up with like video that we'll put together. So we shot ourselves in our houses, and then we'll put it together. So that keeps us like at least busy.
Are you guys gaining weight?
Um, I don't know with them. I hope not.
Those apps better not disappear. I'm telling you.
The first week I did gain, but right now, especially when you're kind of like want to see that maybe it's gonna be ending soon, so I need to prepare for that. So no na. Kaya ano lang tayo, less calories.
Exactly. We're gonna have to toast to that. And
yes,
remember, you have all those nice suits. I want to see you wearing them still.
Yes, I know, Tita. I actually cleaned all my suits, all my shoes. I did that already, so nothing much to do anymore.
Before you wrap up and everything, you might want to have a message for all your fans and all those people who will be viewing this.
Yes. But yeah, I want to say thank you, Tita, for having me. It's really fun seeing you again. This is the closest we could be together, so I'm not complaining at all. To those who watch us, thank you guys for watching me and Rita for this episode. And I hope you picked up something really useful, especially for our clients. If there's one thing I can say, is just really stay positive. No, there are so many things you can read that will really put you down in just one moment. So be positive. Make sure that you read the right stuff, and just spend time with things that you have not done before. Now invest in it, and invest in yourself. And we'll see you very, very soon.
Thank you so much for guesting with us. I am very happy to see you again. And with that, cheers, Oly.
Cheers again, Tita. Bye-bye.